Welcome to Raising Tech Resident Exclusives. You can find a full video demonstration on our website, www.parasolalliance.com/residents.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our Tech at Home podcast series. My name is James Peck, and I'm a Tech at Home technician out of the Wisconsin area. In today's class, we're going to explore different ways to store and back up your files, from cloud storage to thumb drives. We're also going to talk about the pros and cons of each backup method and how it can be used to keep your precious data safe. So why does storage matter? Aside from the obvious, some people aren't aware that having full storage can impact other parts of your phone besides just being able to take new photos. So a full phone can actually slow down or prevent required system updates. This is especially apparent on iPhones when you get those pesky notifications from the settings app. You may not be able to take new photos or download new apps with full storage. You also might find that large files, such as videos, won't be able to be played from your text messages. So if you receive those frequently, this also could be impacted. The most common causes for full storage that I see when I'm helping people are lots of photos and videos, a lot of unused apps, and in combination, not utilizing a backup method for this media. To prevent these issues, it helps to know exactly how much storage you have and what you have available. So let's take a look at how to view your storage in your smartphone settings. For iPhone users, you're going to want to open up your Settings app, navigate to General, and then click iPhone Storage. And over here on the right is a picture of what you'll see. Along the top, you'll see a chart which breaks down how much storage is being used in an itemized list. So you'll see different color blocks representing different types of data. So from the left in red is your messages, orange is photos, yellow is apps. You might see a different breakdown on your own device, but largely these settings menus will give you a breakdown of what's taking up the most data. On Android, things differ slightly. You'll need to navigate to your Settings app, and you'll find something either called Data Management or Storage, and that will provide a similar looking screen, although it might be different from iPhone. Once you know how much space is available, the next step is learning how to free up storage, starting by removing apps that you don't use. Did you download a game that you don't play anymore or have lingering apps that you don't recognize? Removing these can be a quick way to get small amounts of storage back. So take a moment to review your apps. Go to your home screen or navigate to your app drawer and look for app icons that you don't recognize or haven't used. Take your finger and tap and hold on the picture of the app until a secondary menu appears, which will allow you to remove the app or uninstall it. On the right side is an example of what this menu looks like after you tap and hold on iPhone. And this or something similar will appear when you do this from an Android phone. The screenshot is from a Samsung device. It's important to know that apps often take up less space than media, like your photos or your videos. So let's talk about that next. With apps cleared, the next major factor in storage is your photos and videos, which often take up the most space on your phone. My biggest recommendation to managing this is to start by opening up your default Photos app. On iPhone, you'll be using the app called Photos, which is shown on the top. And for Android, you'll be using something similar to Google Photos, which is the pinwheel on the bottom. Review your photos and videos one by one and tap the trash can button to delete them. This will help free up small amounts of space. It's important to note that videos take up an extra large amount of space compared to photos. 1 minute of high definition video can take up the same space as a whole album of 30 to 50 pictures, and 1 minute of 4K video can equal up to 200 photos on its own. So keep that in mind as you're deciding which moments to take photos or videos of. So the easiest way to manage your media is by backing up your photos and videos to the cloud. For iPhone users, you'll be using iCloud, which is going to be through that Photos app. And for Android, you can use Google Photos. These two apps will automatically back up your media when connected to Wi-Fi. So as you take pictures, at the end of the day, these will create a copy inside of the cloud. You can set up these apps to automatically back up your photos and videos automatically when you connect to Wi-Fi. And what that means is it's going to create a copy of your photos and videos inside of the cloud. And this is called syncing. The theory behind cloud storage is that you can back up your media to the cloud and delete them from your phone to free up space for other apps and new pictures. Now that we've covered automatic backups and syncing, let's take a closer look at the cloud and how it helps store and protect your photos and videos. So what is the cloud? This is a general term that's used in other applications outside of just taking pictures and videos. But for our purposes, the cloud is a place that saves space by keeping your files online. And what this does is it allows you to access these files from any device or across multiple of your own devices, whether you take pictures on your smartphone or you want to view them on your tablet or even pull them up on your computer. That's what the cloud is best for. You may have heard of cloud services such as iCloud, Google Photos, OneDrive. Whenever you see these words, think cloud storage. You can use the cloud on any smartphone, and it can be enabled with the flip of a setting, and it may already be on by default on your phone. So what's the catch about cloud storage? Free space is limited. For Google Photos, you can get a free 15 gigabytes, and for iCloud, you'll get a free 5 gigabytes of storage to use. You will be required to pay for more if you fill up that initial amount. Plans for additional cloud storage range from anywhere up to $3 per month, and this will get you an additional 50 to 100 gigabytes extra that your phone can automatically back up your media to. With that being said, is cloud storage right for you? The benefits of it are is it provides your phone an easy way to automatically back up your media, and this can let you save space on your phone. You can also access these files from anywhere. You'll use Google Photos if you're an Android user, or you can get this on iPhone. Use iCloud if you're on iPhone or Mac in the Apple ecosystem, and you'll use OneDrive if you have a Windows computer. The drawbacks to cloud are you'll need internet in order to view these files. You also have limited options for free space, and cloud storage is a subscription that will give you an ongoing cost. While cloud storage offers convenience, some people prefer keeping files under their control. Let's explore some local storage options as an alternative. So some of these storage methods you might be familiar with if you've used them on your computer, such as plugging in a flash drive or a thumb drive and transferring pictures to them. You can get specially made thumb drives for smartphones. For example, a 128 gigabyte USB drive for phones can cost around $20, which is enough to hold tens of thousands of photos or over 20 hours of high definition video, just for reference. Another method to have additional local storage is seeing if your phone has an internal SD card. This has been a feature on Android for many years, although many phones that have been produced within the last few years have been phasing this feature out, so it's not reliable, and there's no guarantee that your phone can do this. My recommended method, if you don't like the flash drive option, is to transfer your media and back up pictures from your phone to your computer. Many people overlook free storage space available on their computer, which is a simple and cost-free backup for your smartphone files. So just like you would do with the digital camera, you can plug in your phone directly into your laptop using its charging cable, and this will actually let you view all of the photos and videos and copy them over. I find that many people who have full smartphones aren't taking advantage of the potentially hundreds of gigabytes of free space that are available on their computer. In order for this to be effective, you need basic comfort with file management. So if this is a process that you haven't done before, I would recommend reaching out to Tech at Home, and they can help you out with a workflow that can get this done. The process of this is very manual, and it's not automatic or seamless like cloud storage. Now that we've looked at local storage, let's compare it side by side with cloud storage to see the pros and cons of each approach. To recap, your cloud storage will be the easiest to access. While it can cost money, you're paying for convenience and time saving. Your local storage gives you more control over your files, being you can store them on a flash drive and throw it in a drawer. There's no monthly fees to local storage, and you can access your files offline or while you're on the go. But backing up is a manual process, which will take some extra time versus a seamless automatic backup. To recap, your cloud storage offers convenience and access anywhere, while your local storage gives you control without needing to be connected to the internet to view your files. Some quick tips to prevent storage issues on your phone is to delete your blurry or duplicate photos as you take them. And what this does is over time, as you take more and more pictures, it will save you from having to inevitably go backwards and delete those extra photos to get some more space. If you do it little bits at a time, as you take pictures and only save the best ones, your storage will go a lot further. Additionally, you'll want to back up and transfer your media off of your phone regularly, whether that's using cloud or local storage. You want to be selective with the apps that you download, and by all means, download whichever apps you like, but revisit it maybe once a month and ask yourself, have I used these apps? Do I truly need them? And delete them if you don't. If you want the best user experience to free up your space, I'm still going to recommend cloud storage for most people. In short, managing storage is about being selective with what you keep, moving files off your phone regularly, and choosing the right balance between cloud and local storage for your needs. So some questions to ask yourself and things to think about after this video is over. How often do you take photos and videos? For some, the smartphone storage that they have already is plenty and more than they'll ever use. Another question is, do you use the cloud or not? Evaluate if that's even a path that you want to consider or if you want to stick with saving things to flash drives. Another question I hear, are you willing to pay for a subscription for a cloud storage if that's the method that you want to choose? Is a couple bucks a month worth it to you, or would you prefer to keep things on your own devices and computers? And if you do want to transfer your pictures and photos to your computer, are you comfortable with file management? While keeping a copy of everything on your computer might be the perfect solution for you, you might need a little bit of extra assistance, and we're here to help with that. All of these questions will help you clarify your needs and preferences, which leads us to the key takeaways for choosing the right storage approach. So what I want everyone to know is your photos and videos on your phone tend to take up the most space. Cloud storage is going to be easy, but can require a subscription plan in order to use. Local storage backups are cost effective, but the process is manual and it's only as good as you are about making backups routinely. You should be backing up data regularly to protect your memories and photos. And ultimately, you need to choose what's best for your comfort level. And if a solution on here is jumping out at you that's beyond your comfort level, Tech at Home is here to help you. We can make tailored recommendations for your use case, help back up your data, free up space, and answer any questions that you have along the process. Thank you.